Positively, Jax, one local woman says she now has a second chance at life after getting a 104-pound tumor removed. For years, doctors told 20-year-old Allison that her bulging stomach was simply a weight issue, despite the pain and discomfort that she felt. She tried and struggled to lose weight. Inspired by seeing her mom beating cancer, Allison ultimately got a second opinion about her stomach condition. Now, today, we're so happy to report that she is tumor-free after a successful surgery. That is just great, great news. So Allison Fisher, our patient right here, joins us, our success story this morning, along with Dr. Martino and Nicole Antenucci, who is a physician's assistant, part of the team right there. So thank you all for coming on. First of all, I want to talk to you. You knew something was wrong,
yes.
But what happened?
Well, in 2020, I started a menstrual cycle that ended up lasting an entire year. I did not go to the doctor or think anything much of it because I was really scared because of how my problems were dismissed in the past, and I was always just told, regardless of what it was, that I needed to just lose weight. I was even put on Weight Watchers as a 14-year-old, you know, and I just completely ignored what was going on with my body. And I started to see other people coming forward on social media about their ovarian masses and their problems with their cycles. And I started to realize that something was not right with my stomach. As I looked closer at it, I realized that it was rock hard. I couldn't lay on it. I felt like all my organs were being crushed. I looked like I was extremely pregnant. I just knew that something was wrong.
Sure.
And as you said, my mom, she was diagnosed with cancer in 2021. And after watching her battle and go through that, I realized that I should not be putting off my issues the way that I was. So I decided in November of 2022 that I finally needed to get myself to the doctor. And I did, and she realized that that something was not right. And as events progressed, it was like fate, where I met Dr. Martino in the ER, and things happened very quickly. I met him, and 2 days later, I was getting surgery.
Wow. I could only imagine what kind of relief. I mean, carrying around a 104-pound tumor.
Yes.
Dr. Martino, for many people, that's unfathomable that you could live like that.
46 liters. 46 liters of fluid. And when we met in the emergency room, she was short of breath. It was right before Christmas, and lying on her side. And I said, now's the time, let's do this. And she said, please, let's do this. And that's when we engaged our team at Ascension St. Vincent's. We admitted her to the intensive care unit. We got our pulmonary critical care doctors involved, the cardiologists involved, our operating room team, Nicole as well, and everyone. And we came together and said, let's figure out a way to remove this. One option is a large incision, and the other is two small incisions. When we looked at the CAT scan, we said it's likely not cancerous, but still is a large ovarian benign tumor. And we talked about minimally invasive surgery. And with the robotic tools that we have and the newest tools, we're able to do this.
Yeah. Nicole, you're part of this A-team, this team of heroes right there.
They're lucky.
Have you ever done anything remotely like this?
No.
A tumor this large?
No, not at all. It truly took a team, and that's what makes this so special. There were so many people involved to make this happen, and Allison is an amazing person, and we all just felt so lucky to be able to be a part of it and help her, and now be part of her journey moving forward is just, it's awesome.
Yeah. Allison, tell us real quickly about your journey moving forward. What is life like now?
Well, for starters, I can see my feet again. I haven't been able to do that in years. I can stand a little bit longer. I mean, I'm still working on regaining the strength that I used to have because the cyst absolutely destroyed my back. But I feel so much lighter. I feel like a person. I can wear clothes. I can, do things that normal people can do. And now moving forward, I'm in the beginning stages of weight loss surgery. And I'm really excited for what life has in store for me. I feel like I've gotten a second chance.
Yeah, and we're so happy for you and excited to see your future as well. Doc, what do people at home need to be aware of? Because certainly there are people that feel like something isn't right. They might not go to a doctor. We're all very, very busy nowadays. We might put off taking care of our bodies. What are some of the warning signs?
Yeah, I think it would be listen to your body, listen to yourself, be your own advocate in your health. If you have any questions at all, our team is always here to help. Talk with your physician, your nurse practitioner, or PA, or reach out and ask for help. And I think that's the message is to maintain a healthy environment, to stay mentally well as well, and we're all here to help.
Is there something, Nicole, that would have caused this to grow, or is it just random medical issue?
What do you think? I think it's just something that happens, you know, and it just grows over time. In her case, multiple years.
Years. I would say
Yeah.
this has grown
Yeah.
over years, probably since she originally started to ovulate, and over time, just continued to expand. And her right ovary was that large. Her left ovary actually was 10 centimeters and torsed, which is a torsion. And after we removed the large ovary, the 104-pound ovary, the left ovary itself was turned with a little purple tube. So with our tools, we're able to untwist that and return flow to that to save her fertility.
Wow. And all through minimally invasive surgery with a robot.
It was
Yeah.
a great Christmas present.
Yes, it was.
We're definitely living in a modern world. Well, we're so glad that you're doing well, Allison. Looking forward to a bright future for you and to you and your team at Ascension St. Vincent's. Thank you for all the work that you do here in our community.